It's Christy with Crafting All the Time, and today we are in Mass Making Monday, I'm calling it. I think somebody else does Mass Making Monday. I've seen it. It might even be Tina over at Shabby Daffy Doodah. I will check and I will let you know. And for sure link it below. But if that's the case, I'll link it below. I'll figure out who does it. So today we're going to do something a little different. So rather than starting from absolute scratch, I have these are old CD sleeves that I've had hanging around my house forever and a day because, we don't do CDs anymore. And so what I want to do is I'm going to make some pocket and belly band combos out of each one of these CD sleeves. But if you don't have these, don't worry, because I'm going to show you how you can also do this. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to show you how to make one of these, which are pretty simple. And then we'll move on to this and see how many of those we can get made. Okay. All right, so let's get started. You need chipboard. This is just regular, everyday chipboard. This is actually like, I don't know, out of a package of some sort. And then these are 5x5. So I'm going to cut this to 5 inches. I need it to be 5x10. Well, actually, I need it to be 5.5 or 5.25. Let's go 5.5 by 10. Okay, so I want it to be 5.5 wide, and then I want it to be 10 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to fold this in half, because essentially what I want is for this to be 5 inches long as well. So it's a 5x5. And you can use your scoreboard here actually to make things a little easier on myself. I'm going to bring this back, put that at 5. Get my scoring tool. There it is. I could use my bone folder, but I find this tool to be a little easier when dealing with chipboard. I got this in a pack on Amazon. The only thing is I have to be real careful because it'll tear through some papers, but it works great for chipboard. So I'm going to go ahead and score this. Okay. Then I'll just fold that in half. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to come in, and it doesn't matter which side you do this on, but you want to come in, I'm going to come in 1/4 inch because I did this at 5.5. So I'm going to come in 1/4 inch. And I'm going to score it all the way down. Oops. At 1/4 inch. And of course you can do this. It might be easier on your actual scoreboard. Mine, like I've said before, mine's huge, and I didn't want to mess with bringing it over here. I need to get a small one. So that's on my list. I will do that soon, but I have to stop buying sticker books in order to do that, and I ordered 2 more sticker books last night. Well, actually about 2 this morning. I went in and ordered 2 more sticker books. I'm excited to get them though. Okay, so I'm easily amused. All right, so once you've got that done, Then come in and just angle cut that, and then cut this off. The same on the other side. You're going to come in and you're going to angle cut, and then cut that off. Okay, and then just take this and fold it over. Might should have gone a little wider, where I had like 6 inches across, so that I could have had 1/2 inch flaps, but I didn't. So you can choose to do that, though, if you like. It might make it easier when gluing it to have a little bit wider flaps. And so at this point, you can either glue this with wet glue, or you can use tape, or whatever works for you. But essentially what you're going to wind up with is exactly what I have over there with my CD sleeves. Remember how yesterday I told you I was going to go buy some glue? It did not get done. We were at the restaurant later than I anticipated, and I was like, I've got to get home and get my schoolwork done, which, by the way, guys, I also did not do. I did listen to one of the books that I was supposed to be writing on, and I watched an hour-long lecture video, but I did not get my actual writing work done. So I've requested an extension to tonight. We'll see if I get it. But yeah, I messed that all up. So anyway, point was, I did not make it over to get glue, but I have several bottles here that are almost empty, and so I just keep turning them upside down, hoping I'll manage to get enough out of them. I'm going to try very hard on my way home from work today to stop at the Dollar Tree and get it. I drive right by it every single day. I don't know why. And in fact, I was there twice last week. But I have to go to the store today, but I don't think I'm going to the Dollar Tree. I think for what I have to do, I'll be going to a different store. Okay, so there you got it. There's your sleeve, essentially exactly what I've got over here. I would give this a little time to dry before trying to cut it if you used the wet glue. Although it doesn't really matter, because actually I could go ahead and just cut it and then just let the pieces dry separately. It doesn't matter. So if I went just like this, which is what we're going to do with the others. Now this cardboard, chipboard stuff is a double layer, and that's really hard on your scissors and your paper trimmer. So just be cautious with that. If you use your paper trimmer like I'm going to, if you have a specific blade that you use just for chipboard, that's awesome. I have one. I don't know. I've already used this one quite a bit, so I may just go ahead and use this one. See, this is coming loose. This is why I was saying maybe a 1/2 inch flaps would be better. So I'm just going to set this off to the side. Anyway, that's how you would make these sleeves with the chipboard. Okay, and then just let it dry. I'm just going to look and see if I had got such a mess. I didn't get to start the video of cleaning my craft room yesterday, but I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. Start it tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry. Setting that to the side. So now you guys know how that's done. Most of you probably already knew, but okay. So now please, I'm going to cut just a few more, and then we'll see what we want to do with those. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting these at 3 1/4 inches. Okay, so I've got a 3 1/4 inch tall pocket, and then I've got a 1 3/4 inch belly band. Now the down part of using these sleeves for this is that they do already have this embossed label here, which is either good or bad depending on if you like the look of it. I don't mind it at all. I think it adds to the kind of uniqueness and character of it. But if you're making your own, it wouldn't necessarily have that. So I don't think we're going to have time to do more than this, so we're going to just, and if we do, I can always come back and cut more, right? But, because most of today's mass make, honestly, is going to be, oh, shoot, sorry, is going to be decorating, because these are already formed, so it's going to be a lot of the decorating type stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some papers, and I'm going to take advantage of the ability to use the light paper, the lightweight, like copy paper type paper on this project, because this is already chipboard. I don't need cardstock. So I'm just going to use this. And then I'm going to use, if I can find it, I'm going to use my glue stick as much as possible. And so yeah, we're just going to see how this goes. So how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've got some time to craft along. I woke up late as usual lately. I'm up all night, and then I want to sleep all the morning when I need to be up. I will finish this and have to rush off to work, so don't know exactly what time it will get posted, unfortunately. But anyway, I hope that you've got some time to craft along today. I am excited for the start to a new week and more crafting time and so cold outside. I kind of just want to stay in my crafting room. Like I told you before, I don't ever seem to want to go to work. But this week is another really cold, um, week. It was kind of funny because it was like just within the last couple of weeks, I had been talking to someone about how it was an unseasonably warm winter. It didn't really feel like winter, even for Texas. And then all of a sudden, Mother Nature went, I'll show you. And now it is so cold. So I guess I should watch what I say, huh? Because now I'm wishing that it was still unseasonably warm. We're supposed to have some snow or wintry mix the next couple of days, which is not any fun. Okay, so I just covered that with some copy weight paper, and this one I'm just using like this wood grain look. Let's see what else I've got that I want to use. Let's see. I've got a lot of paper stacked beside me, but a lot of it is cardstock, and I don't really want to use cardstock. So I'm looking through it for the light paper. I do have these. Let's see. You can do this one. I just don't know if we can cover the whole thing. Let's see. Because that's going that way. So we'll have to cut this one instead of wrapping it, which is fine. The other one, it was just faster and easy to wrap. So this one, I'll just cut the pieces individually. I don't know. I have to keep... Yesterday I noticed that in my video I kept going off camera, so I have to remember to stay on the camera. So, I don't know what's going on at work today, if anything. Like I said, I need to make a store run again. That's getting kind of old because I've gone to the store so much the last few days. I have a resident, though, that needs me to go get a phone card for her. She has a track phone, and she needs me to go get a phone card for it, and I promised her I would do that. So that's on my agenda for the day. And she also needs Cokes. I missed her when I went to the store on Friday because she was sleeping. So I've got to take care of that. Other than that, I can't really think of anything we've got going on today. I think that on the business end of it, the end of the month is always kind of a... Really, it's the beginning of the month, not the end of the month, that tends to get a little busy. Probably have to go to this to the bank again today. Although I might wait and go. No, I'll have to go today. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to go to the bank again today. Let me see, what else might I have going on today? I think that's about it. I have a training sometime this week. I think it's Wednesday. I think it's the 1st. I have an HR training I have to do. Yeah, not a lot going on really. So anyway, this right side up. And we'll glue this side. So I've been trying to watch some videos, and last night at about 2 this morning when about 2 this morning when I finally went back to bed, I turned on Shabby Dabby Doodah's new video that she posted yesterday, and I was going to watch it while I laid under my nice warm covers because it's freezing in my house, and I fell asleep. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. So I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I haven't gotten to watch Gail's new video yet. Of course, you know, she puts one up every day too. I'm not really sure if Tina does or not, if she puts one up every day or if it's just like, but hers are real frequent. I think they're every day. So kind of behind on my watching. So might take advantage of some quiet time to sneak in some videos. What I need to be doing is, like, when my videos are uploading and I'm just sitting there waiting for them to upload, I should be watching their videos. But the reason I don't is because I don't want to slow down the upload. I guess I could watch them on my phone though, but I think it'll still drag on the internet unless I put my phone on data, which I guess I could do that. I feel like I'm just randomly talking now, like not making any sense. You're probably sitting there going, okay, sure, whatever, crazy lady. All right. Okay, that worked out. We'll let that one dry too. Okay, so we got 3 more. Okay, so I've got this paper, which is trying to see if it's directional. I guess it is, like this. So, oh, excuse me. It is currently 6:39 in the morning. I'm still a little tired. I may not be able to get all 5 of these done because I'd like to be able to decorate at least one of them with you. Normally I'm messmate because I don't worry so much about decorating, but since these are more of a using pre-made thing, I really would like to be able to decorate one, but we'll see how that goes. Keep thinking I'll get a little ahead on my filming, but inevitably I have like 9 million things come up and I don't get it done, and so then I wake up in the morning and it's like, I've got to go do that video real quick because I didn't do it, and which I know I don't have to, but I like making sure I have one every day. This is like my fun time. Not just for the crafting, but also for the videoing. I enjoy it. So yeah. But one day I will get ahead so that I can be like, well, that's already done, so I can either relax a little bit and have some coffee, or I can work on another one. It'd be nice to have that. A little bit of cushion there. All right. Would like to ask if you like what I'm doing here, if you would please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow it, and it's doing, y'all are great. I mean, I've gotten many more subscribers in the 2 weeks that I've been doing this than I expected. I was at 13 yesterday. I think one dropped off, so I was at 12 this morning. But you know what? Every one of you are awesome and amazing, and I'm so grateful for you. Because you're here, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. So, and if you haven't subscribed yet, if you will do so, that would be awesome and amazing too. And we will inspire one another. You will continue to give me a reason to get up and do this every day, and hopefully you will find some inspiration. All right, so there we go. Let's do this one. I did do both sides, yes, okay. So I've got this paper, which we used yesterday on another project as well. Okay, so I think I'll do that one. So it seemed like everyone liked the over-the-top cascading pockets that we did yesterday. YouTube told me that it was performing pretty well. I mean, for my limited audience. So I really appreciate you guys watching that, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Try and get some more things like that going. I do have certain some video, never mind. I can't talk this morning. It's too early. I do have some videos planned for this week. Some different ideas and some things that I want to use up, which is what this has been great for, is I'm using up some of these things I've had hanging around forever, like these pockets or CD pockets. Maybe I should call Mondays Use It Up Mass Making Monday. Except that's not always the case. This is the first time I've done this like this on a Monday. But I might throw in a Use It Up day where I'm just working with old materials. I know Gail has her Forgotten Friends Friday, which she does that. So I don't want to copy other people's work, but I do want to use up some of all this stuff I've got laying around. So that's a thing. So know that I'm not trying to copy Gail's or Tina's channels. I just am inspired and motivated by what they do. And so I put that on upside down. I don't know if I can pull it off without tearing it up. Let's see. See, that glue really sticks. We're gonna see. It tore. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to get a new piece of paper. Or, well, we'll use the same paper. We'll just use a different part of it. Oh, darn it. I have to be careful about that turning it upside down stuff. Okay. Anyway, so I'm sure you're not, but Tina or Gail, if you're watching, or if somebody who is subscribed to them is watching, please know that I'm not trying to copy you. Although, in some ways I am. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery and all that. So, no, you've inspired a lot of what I do. And so I talk about your channels a lot. And a lot of what you do comes into what I do, is basically what I'm saying. So, I think I've just about killed that glue stick. Okay. I'll throw that away. I'll have to get another one out. So, the top, I want to lay it this way. I could have actually wrapped this one because the paper was large enough, but I didn't, and so it's, you know, whatever. We'll just, it's fine. We can just cut two pieces. So, did anyone do anything fun over the weekend? Leave me a message. Let me know what you, ooh, better yet, show me pictures of what you crafted over the weekend. You guys have seen what I did. That and birthday parties was the extent of my weekend. And like I said, a little schoolwork, and my husband went yesterday and helped my daughter move. So he was busy. Oh, I've got to get my glue stick. 1 second. I am really looking forward to, sorry, I was kind of far away. I am really looking forward to getting my craft room cleaned up so that I can like move across the room easier. I've got these carts that I got, I think at Michael's one time. That I keep, you know, a lot of that stuff in right now. And they're across the room. Not that it's a big room or anything, but when I'm having to dodge things to get over to it, you know what? I don't really know if that was upside down earlier. I think it was, though. Anyway. So when I'm having to dodge stuff to get over to it, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So my husband said this morning it is 20 degrees outside and it feels like 5. That is so cold. So cold. That's what I used to drive buses. That's what my husband does. And many years ago, for 7 years, I drove school buses. And I hated the cold mornings. Oh, my dog just opened the door and came right in. Avery, no. What are you doing? I usually close that door tighter. I guess I didn't. But then again, he does not usually come in looking for me. I wonder if he's needing outside. Avery, you need to go outside? Yeah, you do? You need to go outside? Okay, give me just a second. Just a second. It's so cold out there. Are you sure you want to go outside? Okay, all right. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. He was determined that he wanted to go outside, and then as soon as I opened the door and that cold air hit him, he was like, nope, never mind. So, did not go out after all. Which is, you know, I don't blame him. I don't want to go out there either. Yeah, I think I told you. I don't know if I told you or just started to tell you. We're supposed to have snow and rain starting tonight. And the roads are probably going to be ick again. And I'm one of those people that, I know I've told you already, I'm one of those people who just does not, I don't want to drive on it. I don't want to be out in it. I don't mind cold weather. I love to look at snow. None of that bothers me until I have to go out in it, or like happened here in Texas a few years ago, which I'm sure you guys heard about, when we lost electricity and no one had heat. And so like they were doing rolling outages because they were unprepared for that kind of weather. I mean, we're in Texas, okay? So we were unprepared for it. And they were doing rolling outages, and something messed up somewhere, and people were going hours and hours and hours without any electricity. We went, I can't even remember now, but like 12 hours, something like that, where we had no electricity in our house. And I mean, we're talking super freezing cold temperatures, and people were dying. And there was one family where they turned on I don't know, some kind of gas heater or something inside the house that was not meant to be burnt inside the house, and killed them. And I mean, just awful. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. We were lucky. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We were lucky. My mother, luckily, because I always worry about her, you know, she's on oxygen, and anyway, luckily they did not lose electricity at all. So, but we did. And we couldn't just leave. I mean, like, because we have got dogs that had to be taken care of too. So anyway, and we couldn't go anywhere because of the dogs. So we did, luckily, had enough gas in the car that when it got unbearable, we sat in the car with the heat going to keep warm. But you didn't want to run all your gas out either, because what if, you needed to get somewhere. So anyway, so that's the kind of weather I don't like. All right, so now I've got my belly bands, and I'm going to cover one, and then I'm going to go ahead and start decorating, because I think I'm going to run out of time. And I want to do at least one that we get to decorate. I don't know. I think I'm at 35 or 40 minutes. I forgot to set the Alexa timer, so I'm not entirely sure. But I think I have about 20 minutes left. He just came in here. The dog just came in here and laid down right beside where I'm sitting. He's like, "It's warm in your room, Mom." So anyway, I'm not looking forward to the cold is what that comes down to. Well, it is cold, so it's already cold, but I'm not looking forward to the snow and ice. What is the weather like where you're at? I know my cousin has been posting pictures. They've been at the beach. And I'm like, I am so jealous right now. Because, oh my goodness, I would love to be in Florida today. It would not be 20 degrees. Although I don't think that's where she is. I'm not sure where she is actually at the moment. They could be there visiting, but I think her daughter lives overseas somewhere and just had a baby. And I don't know where exactly she's at. If she's out visiting them or if she's in Florida. I don't know. But okay. I guess I'll go ahead and cover one more of the belly bands with this just really quickly, and it'll give us a couple to work with. Anyway, as you could see, using this Elmer's glue and this particular, the copy weight paper, It does stick very, very well. So it's a good thing to know when you go to do this that, you know, that's a good combination. On the belly bands, I can't really just wrap it because it has to be open on both sides, right? So I'm going to have to clean these scissors when I'm done. I'm getting glue all over them. I can't wrap it because it has to be open on both sides. So it's taking a minute longer. But anyway, I did want to comment on that glue situation because that's really, really, really sticking well. That's why we had to tear that paper up a while ago. So many of these projects that I start here with y'all, and I'll be like, you know, maybe I've got 5 or 6 ready to make and we only managed to do 3 or whatever. I will leave it sitting on my desk, intending with every, you know, every good intention to come back and do the rest of them. And they're still sitting there waiting to be done. The costume cards that I made the other day, which I love. I think they're beautiful. Although they didn't, interestingly, there didn't seem to be as many of you interested in those. The video didn't do as well as I anticipated. At least not yet. But anyway, I've still got a bunch of those sitting over there waiting to be done because we didn't have time to do very many. So, and I will get to them, but my to-do pile is really piling up. Just one moment. All right, my apologies. That was my daughter on the phone, and she was calling to tell me that she was driving her kids into school. She just moved in. I told you my husband helped her move yesterday. She just moved in with her boyfriend in the neighboring town, and but she still, you know, wants to keep her kids in school here through the end of the year. So she was driving her kids into school, and she said that it started misting and her windshield was freezing up as she was driving. So she said it was a little scary, and so she wanted to call and warn me to be careful if I drove to work. And so whether or not I'm going to work today is kind of up in the air at the moment. I have to see what those roads are like. When my husband gets home from driving the buses, I'll ask him how it was for him. Okay. So I got 3 of the belly bands covered because I had time to do an extra one while I was on the phone with her, and all 5 of the pockets. So now let's see what we can do for decorating. I think I'm going to start with this one just because I have the matchy match. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. I have some washi. Let's see. I've got this washi that I want to use up. Oh, and I think I have a darker version of this as well in my extra bucket. This one is more like a navy blue. Which actually, I will save that for my Blue Jean Pup journal, I think. But yeah, so this is in my use it up stuff. I've been using this in our videos quite a bit because I want to get it used. let's do this. So I was telling you guys yesterday about this song that keeps going through my head and I can't get rid of it. And I did wind up posting what the song was for you. And it just occurred to me I covered the back of these pockets and they're going to be glued down. It probably was only necessary to cover one side. Oh well, it's all right. This way, if I wanted to just clip them in, I could. But I was sitting here thinking, should I wrap the washi around to the back side? And then I went, why would I do that? You're not going to be able to see it. And then I was like, why did I cover that? Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm having a flaky day. Almost every one of my days these days is a flaky day. But I really love this washi tape. And I love this kind of washi where you have the backing instead of just instead of it just being on a roll. It has the backing, and I love that. But it's been around a minute, and so I'm ready to use it up. And I always feel funny about buying new things when my old things are like piled up. Of course, when I get to where I've used so much of it that then I'm like, I don't have anything left to craft with. And sometimes I feel that way now. Like, I'm like, I'll look around and I'll be like, I don't know. I don't think I have anything. My husband will get a little smart-assed when I say that, to say the least. So... just go ahead and cut another one of these so I can put it on either end of the belly band as well. Okay. My dog is asleep under my sewing table, just like he thinks he belongs there. He doesn't usually, none of them usually try and come in here with me. Largely because I can't trust the youngest one because she tears stuff up still. And so, I mean, not often, but occasionally she does, especially like if she's feeling alone or ignored, you know. Cannot leave her alone in the house for more than a few minutes because she will tear things up. But anyway, so because of that, I usually have my door closed. So they're not usually in here, so he's kind of enjoying that. He's just sound asleep underneath that sewing table. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this washi. Hold on. If you decide to make these, probably only want to cover the one side, especially like for the belly band, which you're going to have to glue down, right? So I don't know why I covered both sides. Could have saved myself some paper and some time. That's okay. All right, so we got that done. Now what do I want to do with it? I think I'm going to come in with one of my little animals. Oh, I did it. Last night, I made this little card to go in my journal, and I used one of the deer off of this, out of this packet, which was fun. And I just used like some packaging and covered it with music paper, and covered the back with packaging paper, and then I distress inked it with a couple of colors and put the deer on it and sewed some fabric scraps on the top, and it was fun, and I love the way it turned out. So let's see, could put him on there. Ooh, I like him. I like him. I'm not even gonna look. I like him. Okay, all right, let's do that. Provided I can get it off here, let's do that. Told you guys yesterday, I have such a hard time with this. And I don't have my daughter here now to help me. Carrie, if you're watching this, tell Cleo she's not here to help me. My daughter lives with my sister. I told y'all yesterday, my daughter lives with my sister-in-law in Florida. She just got engaged and she's pregnant, and yeah. Anyway, she's not here visiting me, helping me with this. That's my point. She's not here. I love that, but it needs something right here. It needs like a word or a quote, or it needs something there. Let me see. Give me just a second. I don't know if I have anything, but we're going to see. Could do the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, or don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Doesn't really match. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, for I've seen yesterday and I love today. Now is the new later. What else do I have? It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. I prefer having your accompanying for life, long time to the short time tenderness. That's one of those that doesn't make sense. Live a good life and meet slowly. Let's see. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm totally off camera. So I have 3 new sticker books coming, guys. I'm so excited. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. The best way to cure yourself is to be busy and go to bed early. No matter what mood you're in, what kind of day you had, or where you are, smile. Just a second, I have another thought. That's not going to be it. I'm sorry, this part of the video may be a little boring for you guys. I would understand if you kind of sped through it or whatever you decide to do, but I do want to decorate this together. I just feel like it needs something there. Not that box. That is not the box. If you guys don't already, I highly recommend using these just regular pencil boxes from Walmart. You can usually get them for less than $1.50 a piece. Those and these little pencil bags, which I also got at Walmart, and I just tied on a tag that tells me what I've got in them. Probably some of the best purchases for organizing that I've made. So I highly, highly recommend them. I could do enjoy. I could do hello. What else have I got in here? I've got best wishes. Which fits, but not really something I want to use. Let's see what else I've got. That one says thank you, not really what I want. I've got this path has been placed before you, the choice is yours alone. That's not bad. Fear can hold you prisoner, hope can set you free. Not that one. You can't change the past, not that one. What else do I have? I'm only brave when I have to be. Being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble. You got a dream, you got to protect it. Ooh, I like that one. Hold on. Okay. Let's clip this right there. And we'll put you got a dream, you got to protect it. Okay, I like it. Kind of feel like he's being the protector of the dream. He's sitting there guarding it. And I think we're only going to get this one done, guys, because I feel like it has probably been an hour into this video, where it's like 7:30. So I do need to at least get ready for work, and that way when my husband gets here, if he tells me, oh yeah, the roads are fine, then I can just you know, be ready to go. But my daughter also said that her friends almost got into a wreck on the way to work because the roads were kind of slick. So I'm thinking, I just don't drive on that stuff. I just don't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. Which in some ways is why I would be better off having a work from home job. But I don't, so. That went a little crooked, but I don't really mind that. I'm just thinking about adding a, like a mushroom. What do y'all think? I feel like that would be a good addition there. Let's look at it though. Wish I had a larger, well, I'm sure I do have a larger one in here somewhere. I'd have to look through, but, and actually I might have one in my bibliophilia book. I probably do, actually. But I've got all these mushrooms. I mean, that's one thing about this one from AliExpress. It has butterflies and mushrooms galore. So yeah. Oh, so I was going to tell you guys the other books I bought an Imaginarium one that's part of this same kind of like series. So I got the Bibliophilia one, and then I got the Antiquarian one coming, which hopefully will be here today. And then I got the Imaginarium one, which is supposed to be here on Wednesday. And then I bought I can't remember what the other one I got was. It was from a different kind of like series. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't think that's going to work. Put it right there, maybe. Not feeling it. Nope. Okay, well, so much for that thought. I still kind of feel like it needs something here. But maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't overdo it. Let's pull out... Well, I don't know. Let's maybe put an owl on this one. Or a rabbit. Put the deer. He's a little big. Do the little rabbit. Or I could do the owl. Or what else might I do there? Really, those are the only two that I'm seeing that I really would put on the belly band. I like the rabbit, I think. So let's put the rabbit there. My husband will be home soon and he'll be saying, "Why are you still here?" And I'll be like, "'Cause your daughter told me." Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. You know, like I can't afford to miss any more work. So I'm going, I really need to go to work. But at the same time, you know, like I said, I don't want to get out there and get on nasty dirt or nasty roads either. I'm just looking to see if I see anything else that I might want to use, and I'm not finding anything really. So I think I'll just leave that spot open. And I can always, you know, if I found something I liked, later, when I actually go to put it into a journal, I could add it. Truthfully though, I'm not sure it needs anything. I'm looking at it and I'm trying to decide, but it's so pretty as it is that I'm just not sure that they need anything. I think that they may be okay just like that. And see, the way this would work then, I mean, not necessarily with this because it's not quite tall enough for this belly band. But see, you could, if you wanted to, slip it in there like that. Or you can just use them, you know, both in the same journal or in separate journals or whatever. But I think that's so pretty. I love the way they turned out. Okay, do we have time? I don't believe I have time to do another one. Okay, but guys, thank you for joining me today for this mass make that was, well, sort of a mass make, right? I mean, we got them ready. We just haven't decorated them. Just a second and I will put them together so that we can see what we got done. Just want to put these up because otherwise I'll lose them. Okay, so we've got these two, and then we've got these two, I believe. No, these two. So those two, and then we've got these two, and then for these we have, you know, just the belly bands waiting to be covered. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you were able to craft along. I hope you enjoyed it or found it useful, whatever. As I've said before, if you would like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know if this needs something, because I just can't decide. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.